How many of those drinks have you had, Sprite? He shrugged helplessly. I don't know. Not too many to see how hot you are, Mr. Tattoo Man, he said, running his finger up the tattoo on my arm. What's your name, little one? I asked, not remembering his name. Nope, not telling. You aren't going to tell me your name? Nope, 'cause you keep calling me Sprite, and when you do that, it makes my tummy feel all fluttery, and if I give you my name, you'll stop calling me Sprite, and I don't want you to. He pooched out his lip in the most adorable pout ever, and I couldn't help but chuckle. What if I promise not to stop? He thought about that for a minute. Then why do you need my name, if you aren't going to use it? Because, Sprite, I intend to kiss you at some point, and I prefer to know the actual names of men before I go around kissing them all willy-nilly. He giggled. You said willy-nilly. I did. Now, do I get your name or not? I don't know. If I give it to you, do I get a kiss? Eventually, I promised. Simon. My name is Simon, he said eagerly. I pulled out my phone. Okay, Sprite, give me your number. What? Your number. Oh, okay. He rattled off a phone number and I entered it. Then I quickly sent him a text to make sure he'd given me the right one. Not that I thought he'd purposely wrong number me, but anything was possible in the state that he was currently in. Hold on, he said dramatically, throwing up his hands in a stop motion. Someone is calling me. He reached into his pocket and pulled out his phone, staring at it. It's a text from a number I don't know. It says Gunnar. What the hell does that mean? Gunnar? I laughed, and I spun his stool to face me. That's me, Sprite. I'm Gunnar. I sent you that text so you'd have my number. Oh, that makes sense. Now, how about my kiss? He slid off his stool and stepped up between my legs. And damn, I wanted him. He had the biggest, most beautiful eyes and a tight little body. Something about this boy called to me in a way no one had in a long time. But I refused to kiss or touch him in any way when he was too drunk to know what we were doing. I wanted more from him than a drunk hookup that we'd both regret tomorrow. I turned and looked at the table where he'd been sitting with his friends and caught one of their eyes. It was the one I'd noticed him salute with his glass earlier, so I assumed they were friends. I motioned with my head for him to come over to where we sat, and he got up and headed our way. I think one of your friends is headed this way. He spun between my legs and looked towards the table. I gripped my hands around his waist to keep him from falling, and he leaned back against my chest. It's Ben. Ben is my friend. He shouldn't be. I was the other man, you know. But Ben is special, and he's a good guy, so he didn't hate me. You don't hate me, do you, Ben? He asked when Ben reached us. Of course not, Si. I adore you.